Waking up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom might seem, at first, like an insignificant detail. Many people experience it as a simple interruption of sleep and try to convince themselves that it is something temporary or just part of aging. However, when this situation starts to happen repeatedly, it becomes a silent burden that affects daily energy, concentration, and the ability to feel truly rested. Each lost night accumulates in both body and mind. The feeling of just falling asleep moments before dawn returns creates a frustration that lingers throughout the day, generating tiredness, irritability, and the constant impression of never having control. Sometimes those who suffer from this problem try to adapt. They change schedules, drink less water, or try to fall asleep earlier, believing they can compensate for the hours the bladder takes away each night. However, this strategy rarely works, because the origin of the discomfort does not lie in external habits, but in what happens inside the body. The body sends signals that are ignored out of fear, embarrassment, or simple habit. This begins a cycle in which the night becomes uncertain territory, and the person lives with a constant feeling that something is not quite right. Interrupted sleep weakens the internal rest system, reduces vitality, and even affects mood. What seemed like a small detail transforms into a real obstacle to living fully. Many people seek relief by turning to familiar solutions that seem logical at first. They try quick methods, isolated supplements, or techniques that promise immediate results. However, over time they discover that these attempts only provide temporary and superficial improvement. The reason is simple. These alternatives do not reach the true cause of the discomfort and only reduce the inconvenience for a few hours. Since the body does not receive deep and consistent support, it sends the same signals again during the night, leaving the person trapped in a repetitive circle of false expectations and disappointments. Furthermore, these methods usually focus only on the bladder, without considering that the body works as an interconnected system. When only a symptom is treated, the natural network that maintains internal balance is ignored. The result is a feeling of stagnation that frustrates anyone seeking a real solution. Days pass, and the idea that nothing can change grows stronger. Even so, the problem persists and requires a broader understanding. It becomes clear that, to improve in a lasting way, it is not enough to silence momentary signals. It is necessary to address the origin, nourish the right tissues, support internal functioning, and allow the body to recover the harmony it lost over time. Only in this way can a true and stable transformation begin. Over time, many people have started to understand that addressing male wellness requires a more complete and deeper vision of what is happening in the body. This leads to a natural and holistic approach that does not only look at visible symptoms, but seeks to understand how the different systems of the body interact and how certain daily habits can quietly affect quality of life. This approach encourages looking at nutrition, rest, stress management, and the internal function of tissues to build a path to recovery that is stronger and more sustainable. Before continuing, I would love to know something to connect with our community. Which city or country are you watching from? Write it in the comments. I love getting to know the people who truly care about their health, and this allows me to create content that is more useful and relevant for you and your region. Let's get straight to the point. The key to this perspective lies in understanding that the body has an innate ability to repair itself when given the right elements. Instead of hiding the signals the body sends, we are invited to interpret them to discover what it truly needs. This way, each person can begin a gradual process in which changes are subtle at first, but become increasingly noticeable as the body receives nutrients that reduce inflammation, strengthen, and balance it. This holistic approach does not aim for instant miracles, but to transform the very foundation of wellness, allowing vital energy to return and the feeling of control over one's own body to become an everyday reality. When a man starts waking up repeatedly at night or feels uncomfortable pressure in the lower abdomen, he often thinks it is something temporary or simply related to age. However, in most cases, there is a deeper biological explanation that develops slowly and silently. Over time, the tissues surrounding the urinary area can accumulate tension, become inflamed, or lose some of their natural elasticity. This combination creates a kind of internal blockage that changes the way the bladder fills and empties, generating a constant sense of urgency and fragmenting nighttime rest. Additionally, the male body, especially from a certain age, experiences changes in how it processes essential nutrients. Mechanisms that once worked with precise accuracy begin to become less efficient. Circulation can slow down in certain areas, muscle response becomes stiffer, and communication between organs is no longer as fluid as before. All of this directly affects the body's ability to maintain stable prostate and urinary function. In this way, a minimal imbalance gradually becomes a constant obstacle that impacts daily energy, mood, and overall well-being. Understanding this biological root allows recognition that it is not a mere whim of the body, but a real process that requires ongoing support to restore balance. Tomatoes have become a fundamental ally for those looking to relieve the feeling of pressure and heaviness in the lower abdomen. Their value lies in the natural ability to calm internal inflammation that, over time, can affect male wellness. Thanks to their active components, tomatoes act as a deep soother that helps reduce tension accumulated in the tissues. By consistently incorporating them into daily meals, many people begin to notice a gradual reduction of that persistent discomfort that once seemed unsolvable, allowing the body to slowly regain a sense of lightness. Moreover, tomatoes help circulation flow more smoothly in areas that often become stiff with age. Their juiciness and richness in natural elements support a more balanced internal environment, which helps the organs involved in urinary function work with less effort. Many people have noticed that after incorporating tomatoes in salads, gentle sauces, or natural juices, their nighttime rest improves because the urgency to get up decreases significantly. This fruit does not act abruptly, but accompanies the body in a progressive recovery process that strengthens it from within and restores a sense of control that once seemed lost. Watermelon becomes an extraordinary resource for those looking to relax involuntary bladder tension. Beyond being refreshing and delicious, it contains natural compounds that help reduce overactivity of the detrusor, the muscle that controls the expulsion of urine. When this muscle contracts prematurely or too frequently, it generates the constant sense of urgency that interrupts sleep and daily life. By including watermelon in the diet, especially taking advantage of both its juicy flesh and the white layer beneath the rind, a relaxing effect is achieved that allows the bladder to fill more completely before sending alert signals to the brain, significantly reducing nighttime interruptions. In addition, watermelon helps improve circulation in the pelvic area and facilitates the release of nitric oxide, a crucial component for relaxing smooth muscle. This means that not only is the feeling of urgency calmed, but the bladder's ability to store and expel urine efficiently is enhanced. When consumed at the right time of day, such as a snack or a light afternoon treat before dinner, its effects are maximized during the night, helping to restore a pattern of deep and continuous rest. The combination of hydration, nutrients, and relaxing compounds makes watermelon a key tool for regaining control over one's body and recovering the sense of calm that once seemed lost. Avocado stands out as a fundamental element for naturally strengthening and maintaining the structure of the prostate. Its richness in vitamin E and beta-sitosterol provides essential support to keep prostate tissues healthy and less susceptible to inflammation or excessive growth. This fruit acts as an internal regulator, helping to balance hormonal activity and reducing the pressure the prostate can place on the urethra, allowing for a more stable and complete urine flow. By regularly including it in the diet, a cumulative effect is achieved that continuously reinforces prostate health, generating a sense of control that directly impacts daily well-being and energy. Additionally, avocado provides healthy fats that facilitate the absorption of other important nutrients for urogenital function, enhancing the effects of other foods with similar properties. Consistent consumption helps regulate hormones such as dihydrotestosterone, contributing to the prevention of enlargement and ensuring that the prostate maintains its functionality over time. Adequate and regular intake of avocado not only strengthens the internal structure of the organ, but also improves urine quality and reduces nighttime urgency, creating a positive cycle in which the body gradually regains its natural balance and overall sense of well-being. Pomegranate becomes a natural protector of prostate cells thanks to its extraordinary content of polyphenol, especially elagitannins and pinicalagins, which have antioxidant power far superior to that of many other known foods. These compounds act deeply on tissues, neutralizing free radicals that cause oxidative stress and cellular damage. Pomegranate not only reduces existing inflammation, but also promotes renewal and removal of damaged cells, supporting the apoptosis of those cells that could compromise long-term prostate health. By incorporating it regularly into the diet, an internal shield is strengthened that protects the organ and maintains a more stable environment, directly affecting the ability to urinate easily and without constant urgency. Moreover, pomegranate acts systemically, enhancing the body's ability to absorb and use other essential nutrients, creating a synergistic effect with foods that support urogenital function. Consuming it in its natural form, either through seeds or fresh juice, allows its antioxidants to remain active and available in the body during the night, a key moment for cellular repair and regeneration. Regular inclusion of pomegranate in the diet not only protects and strengthens the prostate, but also contributes to overall health, optimizing circulation, promoting internal cleansing, and ensuring that each recovery process occurs more efficiently and deeply. Apple emerges as a fundamental ally for maintaining internal balance that directly influences prostate and urinary health. Its content of quercetin and pectin works complementarily, offering anti-inflammatory action and metabolic regulation. Quercetin acts as a natural soother for prostate tissues, reducing irritation and supporting cell resistance against oxidative damage, while pectin helps regulate digestion, promotes healthy intestinal transit, and prevents glucose spikes that could trigger systemic inflammation. By consuming the apple whole, with skin and flesh, the maximum availability of these active compounds is ensured, strengthening the body's ability to maintain a less hostile and more balanced internal environment. Regular apple consumption not only benefits the prostate, but also stabilizes energy levels throughout the day, prevents fatigue, and helps reduce inflammation often expressed as urinary discomfort and nighttime urgency. Acting as a metabolic regulator, the apple contributes to more efficient body function, optimizing nutrient absorption and enhancing the action of other foods that support urogenital health. Integrating it into the daily diet, especially mid-morning, allows its calming and stabilizing effects to extend through critical hours, ensuring a positive impact on the bladder and prostate, and fostering a lasting sense of well-being reflected in sleep quality and daytime energy. Prunes stand out as an essential component for balancing hormones and supporting the body's natural cleansing processes, aspects that directly influence prostate and urinary health. Their richness in boron helps maintain optimal levels of free testosterone while regulating excess estrogen that could negatively affect the prostate. The fiber present in these fruits not only improves intestinal transit, but also facilitates toxin elimination, promoting a cleaner, less inflamed internal environment. Including prunes in the daily diet allows these compounds to act synergistically, optimizing hormonal function and supporting a balance reflected in energy and overall well-being. Proper consumption of prunes ensures prolonged hormonal support, enhancing the production of active testosterone and reducing sex hormone-binding globulin, meaning more testosterone is available to the body. This effect not only benefits prostate function, but also helps maintain physical vitality, muscle firmness, and mental clarity. Controlled intake, 2 to 3 prunes soaked in warm water before bedtime, allows their nutrients to act overnight, naturally cleansing the body and modulating hormonal activity, which in turn helps reduce nighttime awakenings and significantly improves sleep quality. Pineapple plays a key role in optimizing nutrient absorption and reducing inflammation in the body. Its main component, the enzyme bromelain, has proteolytic properties that break down proteins, allowing other essential nutrients to be absorbed more efficiently by the body. This enzymatic action not only improves digestion, but also provides a natural anti-inflammatory effect, soothing irritations in the urinary tract and promoting more harmonious bladder function. Including fresh pineapple or its natural juice in the diet allows bromelain to act directly on inflamed tissues, enhancing muscle relaxation and generating an internal sense of well-being that reflects in both energy and quality of rest. Consuming pineapple at the right time of day, preferably as an afternoon snack, enhances the action of the other elements that make up the holistic solution for prostate and bladder health. This practice ensures that the nutrients from previously consumed fruits, such as prunes or pomegranate, are absorbed optimally, while bromelain works synergistically on inflammatory processes and enzymatic regulation. Choosing fresh pineapple over canned is crucial, as the heat from canning destroys this valuable enzyme. Incorporating pineapple consistently into the daily routine amplifies the benefits of the other fruits, completing the cycle of nutrition, protection, and cellular repair that the body needs for full and balanced functioning. The true strength of these 7 fruits does not lie in each individually, but in the way their effects combine and reinforce each other, creating a symphony of wellness for the prostate and urinary system. Each fruit plays a specific and coordinated role. Tomato acts as the initial anti-inflammatory, calming irritated tissues and preparing the ground for the other elements to work more efficiently. Watermelon complements this action by relaxing bladder muscles and promoting a steady urine flow, reducing urgency and improving nighttime comfort. Avocado strengthens the prostate structure, helping regulate DHT levels and ensuring tissues have proper support. Pomegranate, with its powerful antioxidant effect, protects cells from damage and supports cellular renewal, while apple regulates glucose and provides a mild anti-inflammatory effect that maintains internal homeostasis. Prunes act on hormonal balance and facilitate toxin elimination, ensuring metabolic processes run smoothly. Finally, pineapple, with its bromelain enzyme, enhances the absorption of nutrients from all the previous fruits, while soothing residual inflammation and optimizing protein digestion. When these 7 fruits are incorporated into the daily routine at the right times and in their natural form, the result is a complete cycle of repair, nutrition, and protection that addresses all aspects of prostate and bladder health. The combination creates a multiplying effect, where each action strengthens the next, ensuring the body receives constant and coordinated support. This symphony not only improves physiological function, but also generates a profound impact on overall well-being, energy, sleep quality, and personal confidence, transforming the daily experience of those who follow this routine consistently. The transformation these 7 fruits produce in everyday life is not limited to physical improvement, but is reflected tangibly in quality of life and self-confidence. Many men who have followed this combination for weeks report a significant reduction in nighttime awakenings, allowing for continuous and restorative sleep. The body feels lighter, the bladder relaxes, and the sense of urgency gradually disappears. This effect has a direct impact on daily energy, concentration, and mood, as sleep deprivation and constant discomfort can generate stress, irritability, and chronic fatigue. Beyond sleep, there is a profound change in personal confidence and the sense of control over one's own body. Improved urine flow and reduced prostate inflammation generate confidence in intimacy and social activities, eliminating the constant fear of interruptions or uncomfortable situations. Some men report feeling renewed vitality, regaining strength they thought lost over the years, and enjoying a general sense of well-being they had not experienced in decades. Each story reflects how consistent incorporation of these fruits at the right times of day acts as a catalyst for comprehensive recovery, where biology and personal experience align to deliver visible and lasting results. Integrating these 7 fruits into the daily routine is not only a strategy to improve prostate and bladder health, but also a step toward complete well-being that encompasses body, mind, and vital energy. Each fruit has a specific role, but together they create a multiplying effect that strengthens, protects, and balances internal systems naturally and sustainably. Consistency and timing in consumption produce tangible results, allowing for deep sleep, reduced inflammation, hormone regulation, and a significant improvement in quality of life. This conscious approach transforms the perception of one's health, empowering those who apply it to make informed and effective decisions about their well-being. Adopting this approach does not require expensive medications or invasive interventions. It is about reconnecting with the body's natural intelligence and providing it with the right nutrients at the right time, enhancing self-healing ability and strengthening confidence in every area of life. Implementing these practices regularly allows one to experience visible changes in daily energy, physical strength, and emotional stability, while restoring control over sleep and urinary function. Sharing this strategy with others also multiplies its impact, promoting a healthier and more conscious lifestyle. The final invitation is clear: commit to yourself, incorporate these 7 fruits consistently, and watch your body and well-being reach a level of balance and vitality that once seemed unattainable. Recognizing that true transformation begins with conscious action and daily discipline.